Hi friends. Oh man, let's talk about my 2024 planner stack. I was trying with the one book. I was really trying, but my brain doesn't work in one book. Are you guys like that? I haven't been buying anything. First I thought maybe I don't have one book because I just like buying planners. So I feel like I've definitely gotten out of the habit this month of buying planners, although I have had to fight the urge many times. But I still feel like my brain, especially between my work and personal life, needs to be separated. So let's get into some of these things. First of all, we will be keeping this as my personal planner. I moved in it in September. Luckily, I know I'll have an opportunity to get one in person again, either a spring start or in September. I may end up going for a spring start depending on how thick this sucker gets. But either way, I'm gonna stay in this for at least until the spring. I'm hoping to just fill it all up. I'll probably just wait till September again unless they come out with like some new designs or something for spring, but I don't think that they will. I'm really loving this. The only thing that I've been doing lately that I'm not going to do anymore is I've been putting my work in the weeklies, and this is just not working because I look at this, and even though I put so little decoration on it, my work mind just doesn't work like this. So I have a couple weeks already decorated. But starting on December 9th and going forward, well, I guess backward because I moved in early. Starting on December 9th and then in January and, all the rest of the pages, no more work in this planner. This planner is just for my fun and everything. I also had this little notebook that I would be going to for my notes, and I already feel very scrambled with the way that the notes are. I need a table of contents, which I could have made in here, but I didn't. So this is still going to be my personal planner and journal. But as you can see, it's getting so thick, so I am going to need the Hobo Weeks for my purse. I just don't like going out in the wild with no planner, no paper to write on. So I'm not going to be decorating this up to the nines every week, but I will when I feel like it. I'm probably not even going to buy Hobo kits. I'm probably just going to use leftovers, although I have quite a few Weeks kits still. And then I do want to go back to trying my hand at doing my budget in the back because I've already set that up. And even though it didn't go great for me the past couple times that I did it, I want to I want to focus on my budget in 2024. And the only way that I am going to be successful at that is if I have this budget with me when I'm on the go and I'm out in the wild shopping. Another thing that has worked for my budget recently, what is this page? My daughter did some like scribbles in here, just acting funny. She's old enough to not just scribble, but I think she was just being silly. So another thing that's been working for me budget-wise is I just set myself a limit when I go out, no matter if I go to the mall or how many stores I go to, I have to have a limit. Even when I go to a little craft place, I'm like, okay, I have $40 or something, setting limits for myself to spend and only having that amount cash with me is very helpful. Okay, so these are going to be my main things. The Hobo Weeks is mainly the way that I'm going to use the weeks is, ooh, look. November 27th is when the weeks start. Is that the same in the cousin? I wish it was, but I don't think it is. No, it starts on Monday, January 1. I mean, I knew that, but interesting. Okay, so this is great. I'll have a fresh start for these weeks. What I really want to do is I just want to have over here places that I'm going to actually go for the week in my spending limit there. And then over here, a running grocery list for the week. So this is more going to be about budgeting, but it is going to also be my on-the-go planner. And I've already set this up a long time ago, and so I understand you guys might want to see some setup videos, but you can scroll back and look at those if you want to. I'm feeling like I want to remove some of these pages back here, but I'm not going to. This is just the regular, not the mega, because I don't need a mega. I had that mega sneaker and I did not like it. That was mainly for the cover. The cover I got is the gray. I just have it covered up right now with this beautiful fall dashboard, and I'll change this out come December. I kind of like the mix of the vibes, the fall and the Christmas. Okay, so the other planners that we have in the mix, they're all Hobonichi. I've just come to the fact to understand that right now, this is my favorite paper. Any other planner paper just will not do for me. All my pens that I have bought work great on this paper. And you know how our little planner minds work. New planner, we want to get the best pens for that planner and blah, blah, blah. Well, these are like my favorite pens now. Like oh, this is lipstick. My bad. I don't want to give up my favorite pens. Although this sucker is getting so thick already, it's such a low profile for what's in this one book. And I love that. Nothing can compete with that to me. And I have tried many other Tomoe River paper books. If you're looking for a B6, I recommend the Night Owl Journal. I have just come to realize that B6 is not the size for me. But Braden will be using a Night Owl Journal as his main planner this year. But for me, A5 is the main size that I like. I do also still have my A6 original that is being used for more of just like a creative journal and memory planning. So this is a place where I can just go and just, not that I can't do it in my normal planner, but in here I literally just back plan and make every page just look so cute. And then if there are pages that really, you know, nothing was going on, then I just don't fill them out, and that's okay too. So this is just like when I get the urge. When I used to get the urge to plan more, I would buy more planners. Well, now I just go in here and sticker it up to my heart's content. So I actually think, even though I know some of y'all were very excited to see me using only one book this year, I just know that's a recipe for me to go off and just buy a bunch more planners if I try to do that. Also, look how cute. I put this little Sweet Kawaii setup in here already, and I love it. And I'll find some other ways that I'm going to use the front. Like I think I want to begin on a step tracker again. I really want to get back into my workouts again, and taking all my vitamins and all of that. Now that like I admit that I had a cold for a while and I'm over it, I'm ready to get the party started. Okay, so that's these three, and I absolutely love specifically the 2024 Sanzen Tomoe River paper. I love it. Even the 2023s, when I go back and I try to write on them, I'm like, this is a lot more smeary. Okay, now don't judge my cover on this one because I had some stickers stuck on here and then I took them off and it left some like little residue. This guy, remember I bought this guy for work? Let's put some more stickers back on it so that it won't look like that anymore. I'm gonna use it for work again because when I tried to not do it for a while, I loved being all in one book, but at the same time, my mind just doesn't work like that. Let's see. Yeah, let's have Connie reading because my work, a lot of it is about literacy. Work in education technology. So trust me, I have all the online tools to help me plan too, but it's something about when I write stuff down. When I write stuff down, I remember it. Ooh, let's put this little snow globe on the back. We can change that out when the season's over. But that will be cute. Okay, great. And this is very wipeable, and I don't plan to take it out of the house. I'm not even going to bother with a clear cover on it. Also, this, since my little friend, this is going to be your name, my little friend. Since my little friend is getting a little chunky after the holidays, I have purchased a Salty Katie cover, the pinky glitter one, and it has a belly band, and I'm stoked for that because really that's all I need to kind of keep it closed right now. But during the year, when it starts to get even more chunky, it's going to be a challenge to keep it closed. So you can already see how much it's expanding. So let's go through the work planner. If you want a planner only for work, I highly recommend this. It looks very professional. They have a lot of Hans that look super professional this year. I cut off the little strings because I hate those, but leave them on if they serve your purpose. You can see I don't have any of this decorated. My mind, you know, when I'm working, the less stickers that I see, the better. So I have just a little bit of washi at the top, some hand lettering. The green are my paydays. Let's write that in. This is one of my favorite pens, the Uni 1P personal size. I also have on December 1st, which is actually a Friday since I moved in here early, I have a doctor's appointment. So I'm going to mark that in yellow any day that I'm going to be out of work for any part of time. I mark it on here to make sure that I track my PTO. So if you're looking for a way to use your perpetual calendar, what I do is I keep it for my PTO, my paydays, and due dates. So due dates of proposals that I need to turn in to clients. So we have one due on the 15th. These days of the week are not right, but that's okay. And then we have one due on the 13th. We have another one due on the 5th. Okay. So that's my color coding system for work. I use pink for due dates, green for payday, yellow for PTO because yellow is like one of our company colors. Then I just have my months set up very simply with washi and when things are due. These due stickers come from Planner Kate, and I will be ordering more of those because I love them, and they're running out though. I had a whole bunch of them, and now I don't know where they've gone to. There's no telling after I moved all my planners around, but anyway, I like to use those for when we have things due. Oh, maybe they're back here. Hold on. Still no. Okay, whatever. Anyway, she also makes some like these for like dinners. I don't know. I just like those boxes. So anyway, I'll be using those for due dates. And then I also still use my color coding system. I put a pink dot on the day when things are due. I don't write a lot on these monthly views because I want it only to be a place for when large projects are due. So that's my setup there. My weeklies. I did do a couple weeks in here already, and this is so much cleaner to my eye when I'm working. Just a strip of washi, dots where the meetings are, and down here is my top 3, and then over here on the weekend is a brain dump of to-dos. That's it. If I have things due for the day, I mean, this week is past, but let's say that we had a, like we had things due on these 2 days. So those are in pink, and I put them at the top. So I'll be setting up this week. I'm very excited to go back to this. My dailies, I set them up like this, and I leave room for notes. The weekends I leave for notes pages, so that if we have like a meeting about statewide adoptions or something, what I do is I can go back up here and say, okay, November 4th, I have some notes on statewide adoptions, and then I need a different color for notes, so I'll probably just use like gray. But I'll have a table of contents here as well, which is great. This bottom section, I don't do anything with on these pages. I don't know. In my personal one, I put little quotes down there, but I just don't really feel the need to do that in my work one. Like I said, my mind works differently for work and personal. On my personal, I have my paydays, birthdays, when Aunt Flo decided to show up, when I have company, and then I was trying to also add in like due dates and stuff here, and then that's when my mind started to get mixed up, and I can't be mixed up on that, guys. That's just an absolute no-go. Okay, then, so here's how my dailies look. You know, I have my meetings at the top, my to-dos in the middle, emails that I need to follow up on, and notes. So this is pretty much how it comes out. It's nothing beautiful. I don't try to make my handwriting great. I just fill it out. If there's no notes for the day, there's no notes. But I know I always have a note page for the day if I need it. For November, I had this beautiful dashboard, which I never filled out. And then, yeah, it keeps going. That's how all the days are. And then, you know, this past week, I tried to not use it. And that really wasn't my jam. So I will be filling this out today. Let's get this back. Oh, here we go. Ooh, and I never put a sticker on that one. Let's put a sticker on that one. I don't know, how are y'all feeling about this? I feel like it's still very scaled down from some of my years past. And also, I just feel like as long as I stick to it and I don't switch up planners every second like I did last year, I'm happy with it. Let's put Frank with his iced tea. And I love these little mushrooms. They're so cute. Perfect. That's good enough for me. On my personal one, I have also Frank. Okay. So I'll set this up today for next week, but you can see all I really do is I make sure the day of the week is correct. And then I just have my meetings, my to-dos, my emails, my notes. Very simple. I love that each day is a new day. And when I didn't have a daily for work, I just really didn't like that. So I'm very happy to go back to this system. I may transfer some of these notes into here. So I'm gonna put that in the back. All of these like back pages, I don't use them for anything because it's just for my work. You know, I don't need to interview with myself for work. So that's that. So let's see what we've covered so far. We got 2 A5 Hans. You can tell I'm loving the Han. But I also love the original A6, the original Weeks, not the Mega. And the last thing that we're going to talk about, it's not really a planner, it's a journal. I was going to purchase a new reading journal. I really love the Penny Pages reading journal, but I am going to stick to my goals with purchasing lists. So I'm going to go back to using this. I got this on Amazon for like $25, $30. It's very, very nice. Hardcover, vegan leather, nice. It is made by Kunitsa Co. And if you don't remember this, because I haven't used it in so long, it has a daily reading tracker, which I plan to use in 2024. You can make yourself some reading challenges. That's so fun. So it has a couple of those. Then you have your to be read list. Right now, I started on A Court of Thorns and Roses. Last time I didn't get into it, but this time I'm getting into it. So hey, yay, because that can be my new series, and it's a long series, so yay. It has a couple of very small, like, quote pages. I just like the very simple layout of this, and the paper is decent. The paper is not great, but it's definitely better than the Always Fully Booked to me. That paper is a lot thinner, in my opinion. Haven't compared them side by side and haven't ever had their full planner. I've only had their novel companion, but the reason I didn't keep it is honestly, the quality was not there for me on that. So that's why I had went to this one. These are the books finished, and I'm gonna color in a book every time I finish. And then you have a section for your faves. So I wanna put this page, my all-time faves, this page, my faves from 2023. I'm gonna go ahead and add Fourth Wing. Iron Flame I didn't like as much, but I will read the rest of the series when it comes out, probably. We'll see. But I loved Fourth Wing. These are my other faves for the year. Layla, Rock, Paper, Scissors, Daisy Jones and the Six, Part of Your World, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. And I will say, to add to this, None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I really loved that book. And I'm trying to think. I'm the worst with book titles. Yeah, I think, well, I also really liked Carrie Soto. That was another good one. So those are both Taylor Jenkins Reid. She's one of my favorite authors. So I'll have that page for my 2023. Then I'll keep going because I think I could use this for a couple more years. Then I have this little shelf. I don't really know what I'm going to do with that. These are did not finish. I'll have a lot of books to add here because I don't finish. If I read 100, 150 pages and I'm not into it, I'm out. The next page is books that you lent out or that you borrowed. I'll put my library books here. So like here's one I'm reading. So I can remember, I'll just put the library due dates on there. And then you have your reviews pages. Let me show you the blank ones. These are the blank ones. But I use my little photo printer to print out the covers. And I just need to catch up in here. So I just need to take like a couple days. I put my all-time faves on there first. And then I started in with my 2023 reads. Like this one I never even read. So like I need to take that up. Or I'll just leave it till I read it. I never ended up reading this one though. Oh, that was a good one. Wife Upstairs. Fave of the year. Fave of the year. Midnight Club. Fave. Oh, this would be another one for 2023. One of my faves that I read. Last Mrs. Parrish. The One. Mad Honey. The Housemaid. The Inmate. I read a lot of thrillers. Layla. This is one of my faves of the year. Starts With Us. Verity. Things We Never Got Over. Things We Had From the Light. Did not finish. Then here I have notes on ones I need to add. Like Fourth Wing. Flicker in the Dark. I need to go back and just like remember all the books, but the reviews go all the way until the end. And then at the end they have tips and sample layouts, which I think is great. So if you're looking for a reading journal for this year, I just threw this in to show you in my lineup and show you the setup because this is a very good quality for the price. So there you have it, friends. These are going to be my 2024 planners. We got my On The Go, my Memory Keeper Creative Journal, my work planner, my personal planner, and my reading journal. This is going to be great for me. I'm going to stick to these and not purchase any more planners during 2024. What the heck? What's on my cover, man? This doesn't look great. Something got on my cover. Oh no. Sorry I got distracted there, friends, but okay, apparently something in the garage got on this cover. I put this in the garage for a while. But yeah, that's it. I am very happy to say that this lineup is gonna work great for me. I need to get going and setting up some of my work planner and backfilling some of my reading journal. And I also need to do a lot of plannering today. I also did not set up the rest of my pages, like starting on Monday. So I need to do that. So yeah, I got to get busy, but I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching and letting me explain how my little planner brain works, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.